Welcome back to the Old Chateau. I want to start by saying this new year will be ridiculous. But with that said, the Pokemon Company has been strategically trying their best to not only hype up everything in the franchise, but also try to cater to their fans. Um, if you ask me, I'm going to tell you that Scarlet and Violet was a sequel to Black and White. Why do I say that? Because of the color scheme and the titling. Um, you had Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You had Diamond and Pearl, which are objects, not colors. And then you had Sword and Shield, objects, not colors. And then the only game that corresponded with colors as a title was Scarlet and Violet, which then turned out to be a sequel to Black and White. So there's my answer for that. And with that said, I think more people should just relax, be patient. You know, we are hyping up things that don't even exist. You know, we're making a lot of fake mons and we're making a lot of theories when all we have to do is wait. And yes, there's nothing quite like the feeling of I told you so and I was right. But as a customer, as a fan, just wait. Be surprised. What I also kind of don't understand about the Pokemon Company is their release cycles on Pokemon cards. You know, here it is. It's so weird. That's all I'm gonna say is that it's weird, and you know the video game has been out for like a year, and now we have like Paldea Fates or something like that, which are like the shiny versions of all the Pokemon cards. So if you are a Pokemon collector, specifically with the cards, I'm gonna say if you're a true collector, depending on which cards you're looking for and depending on which cards you hold value to, yeah, I'd wait. And also speaking about waiting, I just recently got into collecting Pokemon cards, but why? For the longest, I did not know what you actually do with these cards. I swear, I promise. Cause we're all on YouTube and we all either you see people playing the cards, buying the cards, or just opening the cards. so so there's a lot of different things to cater to the Pokemon card niche. But with that said, I never bought Pokemon cards because I didn't know what to do with them. I strategically I am one of those people that if I don't understand the overall purpose and benefits of doing something, I really won't like pertain to it. So or entertain it. So with that said, I always knew you buy Pokemon cards. I know you collect Pokemon cards, but I didn't know why. And the financial reason is not enough good of a reason of why. So once I figured out you can play with these things, and the games are actually like the card games are actually top level. Yeah, it makes Pokemon a, a better experience once you understand what's going on in the other categories of the franchise. Speaking of the other categories of the franchise, I think they should come out with the franchise. I think the company should come out with like a Pokemon music theory. I know, I know. Hear me out. We have Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Cafe, Pokemon Dungeons. We have Pokemon Sleep. We have the regular Pokemon games. But the music, The contests are not it. The contests are not it. I want there to be a strategical Pokemon musical game. That's what I'm waiting on. So, with that said, I have also figured out my release cycle as far as making content. I don't make content for financial purposes. I don't make content for the purposes of trying to be popular on the internet. I make this content just for people like me and you to say, hey, let's talk about Pokemon as a whole. I don't want to just talk about the cards. I don't want to just talk about the games. I don't want to just talk about the Pokemon thieves. I want to talk about everything. I am a Pokemon commentator, a Pokemon reporter of sorts, and I just want to do it with a little bit of professionalism. People like, I'll just name one of each. People like Opossum Bud is a good quality control for the community. It kind of turns into, hey, you're supposed to be enjoying the content, not abusing it. Or you have people like PokeRev, who genuinely just want you to recruit the recruiting process of, hey, get into the sport, get into the game, and have fun collecting. And then you have people like, I will say like, Poke Radar and things like that, or like Danny Phantom, Fanny Pack Danum, where legitimately you have, people who are buying, selling, they do it all in the Pokemon community, and they really do try to give their best foot forward. All of these YouTubers, all of these Poke YouTubers are great, and they're great at what they do. And as far as what I do, I just talk about Pokemon, the whole thing. So, you'll never see one specific season of, man, he's really in his like video game bag. Like this is like third video game video. No. And it won't ever be just about the cards either. So, I'm the Old Chateau, and I'm out.